We have another wage budget crisis here. And so Newport County are going to have a January sale. We got to make some money up for the wages. Let's go to the video. Hello and welcome back to Rodney Parade Newport. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and do all that other stuff and follow along and help the channel also to grow. And we'll be happy to have you along on our journey. Things are just so bad at the moment here at Newport. After all the early success we've had, things have gone from bad to worse. And the wage budget crisis continues. The board will not support us. We're trying to run a team on so little wage budget, and it's getting very, very difficult to the point where we have to have a January sale. We need to make some money and sell players in order to do that. But we'll come to that later, because first of all, it's a little bit of news that we've had is that we have had sort of advance notice of our youth intake this year, and it looks pretty good indeed. We have one forward who would be a fine prospect, at least one centre back looks promising, and there are two very handy wingers, which is interesting as we don't play wingers, and one or two very good central midfielders. So we'll be looking forward to actually seeing how they get on at Newport, if we are still here, because we need to get some support and help from the board, and I don't know if I can take this club any further. We are currently in 15th. When you left us, we were in 10th, and a mid-table team at the time, but we've had some poor results and we've slipped down. But we have 31 points, and we probably need only another 12 or 13 points, and we could possibly be safe from relegation. Excuse me. If we look at our fixtures, when you left us, we'd had that 1-1 draw against Cardiff, and then we were beaten badly at Brighton by 3-1, but we did beat Reading by 2-0 at home, and then the game against Blackburn we were hammered by 4-1, and then back to business as normal. 2 draws, a 1-1 against top of the league Nottingham Forest, and then 4th place Brighton came to us, and we got a creditable 0-0 draw against Brighton. And so today's fixture is Luton, but if we look at what's happened in the past, we can see out of 12 fixtures we've had 7 draws, and this is very, very interesting, and I've never seen this as much in FM previously. So in terms of our wage budget, you can see that we are drastically over the wage budget. The whole financial situation looks poor. And we need to sell some players, and it's time, I think, for Jamie Sterry to go. He's on a 4K contract. We can use that money. We need to make up 5K. That will be 4K of it, and he has to go, even if we get nothing for him. And then also there are 1 or 2 other players. Jamie Thomas, for example, we think that he's gone as far as he possibly can with this club. Time for him to go. We're not going to get 140k for him, but he's using up 3k almost on the wage budget, and that would, if we can get rid of those two, that would give us £2,000 that we could actually spend. We've sold 3 players at a profit, may I say. Kasper Malkowski. We sold one of our other boys who came in on a free, young lad, and Marcelo Sarajevo. He's also been sold and is due to leave very shortly. And Kyle Hancock, he will probably, if Sterry goes, have to be our reserve fullback at right back. And we really are looking poor. Michelle Parker is unhappy He may well have to go. He won't make us much on the wage budget, or we can try and make him happier. I don't really know what to do in terms of which players will go. Dolan is wanted as well. And so today we are playing Luton away. It's a game I do not feel very optimistic about. Morale is not great at the moment. You can see our results. We're trying to keep morale as good as we can, but we are not optimistic at the moment. And so I think now it's time to get off to the game, and we'll see what we can do today on the football pitch. And the team today is Day in goal, Duhaney, Amankwa, Boyle and Lewis, who is the cause of the financial problems, Parker, Dolan, Sweeney in midfield, and Brown, Nuttall and Abraham up front. I'm not very optimistic. They're all overplaying. They're all tired. Games are coming thick and fast. And we'll just have to see what we can do in terms of getting some sort of a result here. Just tell them, as usual, the pressure's off. No pressure on you. And it looks like we are on the telly. Well, hello, everybody. We are on the telly. So tell the players, go and wave to your mum as you're going out there. Because, yeah, and we're on the telly. Let's give it our best today. And so, as you can see, we are in 15th place. Luton are very underachieving in 17th place. But as I said, even though we're 2 places above them, I am not very optimistic. We don't have a very good team. All the teams in this division are better than us. So I just go out to each game just on a prayer and hope more than anything else. Hope that somebody can do something special for us. And it's a very quiet start, but we're holding our own. And there's 30 minutes gone and we haven't even had a highlight yet, which suits me down to the ground. Because as time goes on, then there's less chance of them scoring. And it's Newport with the ball, but we've immediately given it away. And here come Luton. Luton, who we drew against last time. We met 2-2 at home. So they'll obviously be wanting to put one over us today. And they're trying to attack us down the right. Can they get a cross in? Yes, they can. But Day scoops that up at the near post. Here's Amankwa. I'm actually going to make some changes, and I'm actually going to force them inside. I don't like teams playing these low crosses, because a lot of them do actually find their way in. So I'm not going to take a chance that they're going to fire in these low crosses all the time, and eventually one of them sticking. So we're going to force them outside and see if that makes any difference. But we've made it to half-time, and it's 0-0. So we'll just tell them, keep going. You can actually win this if you really give it your best. You can win this. And because we're still in this game, we're creating chances. And who knows, we might be able to sneak a victory here. And that would be awesome in terms of survival. But here's Luton again. And now they're being forced inside. But we're defending well. And they're playing it around outside our penalty area, looking for space. But so far, so good. We're denying them that space. Here it comes out wide. And he's going to look to put one of those low, dangerous crosses in. And there it is, but it's well cleared. This time by Boyle. And here they come again. It's relentless. We are just going to try and hold on. I want to maybe adjust the width that we're playing in up front. But here's a chance. And he's hit the post. And we've survived again. This is uncanny how many times teams have come at us and haven't been able to score. We're going to make a few changes here. There are tired players out there again. And we have a free kick and there's a chance. That was a chance. And with a bit of luck, we could have done something there. Timmy Abraham has taken a little knock, and we're going to have to take him off just as a precaution and bring Collins on. But here come Luton again, and Luton are bringing it forward, looking to go down the flanks. I think that's what they want to try and do. And there's that low cross again, and it's a great save by Day. And that's what I'm trying to avoid all game. I saw that early, and they are going to cross low. I think they probably have some fast, agile players in there, and that's what they're trying to do. But so far, so good. It's 85 minutes now are gone on the clock. Luton are still looking for the winner, and there's another cross into the box, and that's headed over the bar. And so we are holding on, and if we can just hold on just a few minutes more, then we will get another draw and another point. That's a good header by Pask, and he finds Nuttall. Nuttall slows it all down. Malkowski, who we've recently sold, he'll be on his way at the beginning of February. Here's Pask to Malkowski. Back to Pask, that's good. Play it around. Here's Sweeney to Parker, who's also very unhappy, and he finds Collins, and Collins has a chance. Oh, so close. That was a good chance to sneak the game at the end. And hopefully now the referee will blow his whistle. It is full time. I think that's a creditable draw, another draw, and this run of draws goes on and on and on. We now have 32 points. We're still in 15th, and let's hope that we can actually keep this going. And if we look at the schedule now, it does not look good. It does not look very good viewing. We only had 3 wins in our last 14 or 15 games. And we have some very, very tough fixtures coming up again. But I think we'll come back for the Portsmouth game, I think, once the January transfer window is done. And we're going to update you on how the financial crisis was dealt with or not, as it may seem. If we don't deal with it, I'm probably going to get sacked. And that's it for this video. Join us again in episode 26, it'll be, where we'll update you and we'll find out if I'm going to get the sack because of bad budget management. And all that remains to be said now is thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.